everyone, MUFS here to welcome you to the 52nd episode of Starfield. In the last episode, we came over here in the Siren of the Starline or something. We came over here to
Captain Rokov said you're
get
allowed in
the-
any of the crew-specific areas.
get the exec's details, right?
What? You know that's illegal.
Yeah, in the game, it's not illegal. So, today I'm gonna go through the ship.
These newer vessels more or less run autonomously, which doesn't leave much for the crew to do around here.
Okay. Inaccessible. Today we are gonna go
This is
to
one
the
of
ship
Triton's
because
top-of-the-line
once we are
vessels.
out of it,
Hell of a ship, isn't it?
we are not gonna find it again. I believe so.
Can't hear the engines, can you? You're not going to find back-tuned engines.
This is... Hey, request denied. Rokov, once again I'm refusing your request to rejoin. We are not a membership club here, Rokov. This is a goddamn Crimson Fleet. You don't apply, you try out, and if Never doesn't put a hole in your skull, you get picked. That's how this works. You already went through it once, you had your chance and you blew it. If you want to get my attention, maybe you should try scoring something valuable off that piece of crap you call a Starliner. Never told me you lied about your record on the application to get that gig, so might as well put your position to good use. Cut the fleet in for a chunk of the credits and maybe I'll start listening. Until then, stop contacting us. Delgado. So, yeah. We did call it right. So I believe this and this. Okay. Now what? You are the same. Credits and DG pick. Should do. What else? We don't have anything. We better close the door. Let's restore our health as much as we can. No vice. Captain, we have received your incident report regarding Deck Officer Kinley, who was reported missing about a week ago. According to what I'm reading, it looks like you have conjecturized that Kinley had a drinking problem and was last seen in a drunken state near one of the main airlocks. 3 minutes after the sighting, the airlock triggered, depressurized Section 7A, and then Kinley was unfortunately sucked out into space. If this sounds accurate, we'll continue our investigation from here. If any new information surfaces regarding the incident, keep us informed. So, someone died. He was sucked out in the airlock, like boop. Kinley. Captain, could you please confirm and advise on the following missing items from Voyage 765? According to your dockmaster at the arrival port, these did not arrive as expected. 10 crates of precious metals, 15 crates of wine, liquor, 10 crates of synthetic cloth, 20 crates of furnishings. Once you fill out the incident report, we'll start investigating. Probably just a miscount at the origin end of the voyage, but doesn't hurt to keep things safe. I doubt that. Really doubt that. Captain, please be aware that the Terran Preservation Society will be booking the Siren's next voyage and they require full use of the Starview ballroom. Extend every courtesy to their people and ensure that their event goes exactly as planned. This is a significant client and we don't want to risk losing this account. We'll send specific details in the future. Captain, we are still awaiting answers to our inquiry regarding the Siren of the Stars' last 3 voyages. On every occasion, the ship's cargo was several thousand kilos lighter at the arrival port. Simply chalking these things up to human error is unacceptable. May I remind you that the missing cargo holds a substantial dollar value that we are responsible to cover due to loss. If we don't have a proper report from you by the end of the month, we will be forced to launch a full investigation. So, shouldn't it be substantial credit value? Maybe they started it with dollar and finally thought that no, we can't use dollar. It should be something else, so they changed it to credit but forgot to change this one into credits. Anything else? No. Personal communication. Unknown source. Alright, Rokov, I talked to the big guy and just like I thought, he said there's no way you're coming back. You had a chance and you blew it. How hard is this to understand? Between you and me, the only way you are going to get him to change his mind is by giving us something we can sink our teeth into. Something big. And it better be good because last time was a disaster. Trying to offload 20 crates of furniture wasn't worth the time or the money. So never again. I bet my ass off. This is from Naiva and he gave those things, that 20 crates of furniture over here to Crimson Fleet. Come on, Rokov. How pathetic. I'm going to throw you a bone, Rokov. Get a deadbeat on your ship. One of the crew, named Skinley. He owes us about 4 large from some bets he made back on Neon. And now Vincent wants his head. Make sure Kinley misses his next trip and we'll see about changing the big guy's mind about having you back. So, Kinley was killed by Rokov. Proved. Good work on the Kinley thing. Not only did you send a message to every deadbeat in Neon, but you notched up a few ranks in my book as well. Only problem is, it wasn't enough. I'm going to need more. The big guy doesn't want to budge on this one, so you need to light a fire under his ass. You need a big score. Huge. Keep your eyes and ears open and I'll see what I can do on my end. She's luring him to do better things from him, but I can bet she'll never have him aboard. Got your message about the prize that's about to find itself aboard. Now that's what I'm talking about. Since the event is coming up in a few weeks, I'll jump back home and try to convince someone to come out there and lend you a hand. Going to keep this one kind of quiet or else everyone will want a piece. If this works out, I'm almost positive the big guy will change his mind about you. Might cost you a chunk of change, but you want back in so you can play the long game, right? Naiva is luring him into doing something. Even after doing that, she'll not gonna talk to Delgado, the big guy. Delgado. Where is it? Big guy. So, I'm sure She's not gonna talk to the big guy and then get him in. This is just luring. So the bad guys out there, learn from this. Learn from this. You'll never get the big chunk that they're always promising you. And if you are dead, you're dead. That's how it is. That's how it is, man. If you are up for no good, the big guys never give you the share. That's why they're bad guys. Okay? Learn from things. Learn from around. You are a bunch of idiots. So let's move to the what you call the mission itself. That's Christic. No one's around. I can take a bit. Credits. Reactive gauge. Sealant. Okay, I didn't do anything. Where do I go? Claudia Swist.
You gotta admit, this is something else. So much obvious extravagance you could.
I should change my fitted business suit.
Oak on it.
Yep.
I've done this particular cruise route several times, and I can assure you that the route is quite safe.
Let's
For the safety of everyone aboard, please be certain you don't interfere with any of the crew or security
explore
members
a
of our
balanced
vessel.
pack. Nothing that I would want. Let's see what we can get. That's Rokov. Brochure. Do we want that? No. I can see a safe. Let's try to break in if we can. Yeah. And so disassembler, hard target, Frostwolf, credit, caseless.
You're in.
And I believe we had another. What did we get right now? Disassembler, hard target. Okay, it's 20% damage, and so 74.5% and 74.5. But this one is better, right? Yeah, I believe so. This one is epic. It's okay. It's okay. Let's drink some and let's get ourselves. Let's go on with the.
If you wish to have a drink at any of our lounges, be sure to present your cabin pass to have the cost deducted.
Sure.
Is
Hey,
this important?
Sheila
I don't have a lot
Holbrook.
of time for idle nonsense.
Okay.
Yes, I'm extremely busy preparing for the award ceremony, so this better be important.
It is. I heard you're in charge of the Art Savior Award.
Yes, I am. Actually, I've been entrusted with the transfer of the award for the last 7 of its 9 years.
Wow, that's good.
Why do you ask?
I'm hoping to find out who this year's winner is going to be.
Forget it. I refuse to have a repeat of last year's fiasco, where the name leaked early and started a common brawl. The winner's name is safely sealed away with the award itself, inside the master safe located at the purser's office.
Oh, thank
Now,
you.
if you'll excuse me, I have much more important things on my agenda than to speak to the likes of you.
Sure. And what we have over here.
I'm sorry, but unless you're reporting a security situation, I need to get back to my duties.
An open bar would have been nice, but Trident's gouging us for every credit we've got.
Please remember to obey all posted safety and mustering instructions.
Where did the sign
For
go?
business or pleasure?
Both. Let's see.
Please remain in designated.
Now I am getting the arrows. I didn't get that earlier.
Nothing but the finest at this
Claudia Swist. She has a name. That means
Glad to have you
hey.
aboard. Welcome to the purser's office. I'm Chief Purser Murata. How can I be of assistance today?
Can I store things with confidence in your safe?
Oh, absolutely. The safe is magnetically sealed and shielded with multiple layers of fully damage-resistant, vacuum-proof plating. In the unlikely event our vessel is boarded and the threat detection alarm is triggered, the safe will be permanently sealed until it reaches port. In the even more unlikely event this ship is destroyed, we can assure you that your loved ones will be able to recover your goods from the wreckage. So, as you can imagine, your property will be completely secure until you decide to retrieve them from our safe.
What exactly does a chief purser do on a Starliner?
An excellent question. My responsibilities include all of the Siren's financial, customs, and commercial goods transfers. Honestly, I really enjoy the work. I get to meet people at every port of call instead of being constantly stuck below decks.
I'd like to take a peek at the Earth Savior Award.
I've only seen it briefly myself, but I can assure you that it's quite lovely. Unfortunately, the item is locked inside of our safe, which can only be accessed by presenting an appropriate claim ID. Is there anything else I can assist you with today?
No, I'm fine, thanks.
Well, if you change your mind, I'll be here. Have a wonderful trip.
What do you think of Captain Rokov?
I'm sorry. It's against Trident policy to discuss our personal feelings towards a fellow crewmate.
If there's something going on with Rokov, I'd love to know.
I don't want to lose my job. Why should I tell you?
What's the harm if you tell me?
I hope I can trust you.
Yes, you can. I'm starting to like you. Want to keep it that way, right?
That's what I get for trying to be nice, eh?
There's no reason for us to have a problem, is there?
Sorry, but I can't. I appreciate your interest, but I'm forbidden to disclose any personal information.
Let me give you some credits to clear your conscience.
It's not about money. It's about my career. I get fired from Trident. That's it for me. Back to scrubbing tables at the Terra Brew.
Forget it. Sorry to have pride in your personal business.
No problem. Is there anything else I can help you with today?
Nope.
Don't forget to tell your friends how much you enjoy the cruise.
Requires keys. Okay. Has to be in the crate. Let's do one thing. Let's get back over there. Let's see what we can do about it.
Don't forget to keep your Starfield pass handy at all times, or you won't have access to the ballroom.
So,
Must you continue these unwelcome interruptions? I'm a very busy woman.
So am I. When will the award ceremony occur?
Probably in a few days. I don't want the award transfer to actually occur until we're safely in orbit at our destination. Of course, if I keep getting interrupted, the ceremony might never take place at all.
Isn't it risky to hold the award ceremony aboard a Starliner?
Not at all. I was assured that this particular ship was outfitted with the absolute latest in cutting-edge security. I am completely confident that Trident Luxury Lines will keep all of us safe.
I need your claim ID for the Earth Savior Award.
Excuse me? And why in goodness name would I do something as foolish as that?
Just hand over the claim ID so I can be on my way.
And why in goodness name would I possibly agree to that ridiculous demand?
Let's manipulate. It would make sense to just go along with that, with what I want.
You're starting to make a lot of sense.
Exactly. I know you'd like to help me if you could.
I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here.
Thank you.
Oh, just take the damn thing already.
Oh, so sweet.
Listen,
Thank you.
Maybe you can keep this between us. If the award goes missing, there's no need for the insurance company to get involved.
Sure. Nothing will happen. Okay, so let me talk to that Larry whatever guy now.
Have you tried the canapes? Horrid. Positively horrid.
Hello? Are you a member of the society?
What do I need to do? Ask society patron about Larry Dombrowski. Okay. I have to look around.
The society chair has really outdone herself this time.
Sure.
I certainly hope they decide to hold all future society events aboard the Starliner.
Do you know anything about Larry Dombrowski?
The considerable amounts of cash that Dombrowski donates is the only reason we allow him to attend society functions.
Okay.
Well, that was boring.
Yeah, sure.
Pleased to make your... That view is absolutely spectacular, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Do you know anything about Larry Dombrowski?
Dombrowski is married to some poor woman that he constantly leaves behind in New Atlantis when he goes on his business trips.
Okay. Thank you.
Enjoy the rest of the event.
Sure.
On behalf of myself and the entire team at Trident Luxury Lines, we wish to thank you for choosing to travel with us.
If you have any specific requests, please speak to one of the crews attendants.
Hey.
Quite a lovely Starliner. Nothing but the best for the society, eh?
Yep.
Quite a lovely Starliner. Nothing but the best for the society, eh?
Do you know anything about the Larry Dombrowski?
Larry has an A-level executive rating over at Galbank, which means he has access to everyone's accounts at the touch of a button.
Thank you.
Nice to have met you.
Same here.
Here for business or pleasure?
Pleased to make your
what brings you
acquaintance.
aboard?
Do you know anything about Larry Dombrowski?
I heard he uses Galbank's VIP suite on the Siren of the Stars almost monthly. Does the man ever do any real work? Don't forget to donate to the cause.
The society chair has really outdone herself this time.
Do you know anything about Larry Dombrowski?
I don't know why Larry's attending this event. He could care less about any planet, let alone the Earth. That's all then?
What am I supposed to find out?
An open bar would have been nice.
Yeah, sure.
Sergeant's gouging us. I certainly hope they decide to hold all future society events aboard a Starliner.
Do you know anything about Larry Dombrowski?
He's been spending a lot of time with Claudia Swist. Quality time, if you catch my meaning. I'm certain his wife doesn't know a thing about it.
Ooh, Claudia.
Enjoy the rest of the event.
I believe. Yeah, Claudia Swiss, the girl that was sitting, the woman that was sitting over there, right? This mission is making me go to and from. Let's claim ID, open it with the claim ID, open door. Done.
They're not taking any chances with the passengers' goodies. Not that I blame them.
Yeah, this is better. Credits. Where's that dumb thing? Furious Boosters Defend Rattler that I'm gonna take. Okay. How am I supposed to? Yeah. This should be good, right? Art Savior Award. And should I close the door? I cannot. Let's keep it that way. I don't mind. I don't think they'll mind either. Positron battery we don't need.
Please let me know if your voyage is unsatisfactory in any way.
Yeah, it is unsatisfactory. You didn't help me out. This is Claudia. Let's sit down and talk. Hey, Claudia.
Sorry, do I know you?
No, you don't. You don't know me, but I need some information. No, there's no harm in a friendly little chat between two people.
Okay, wait, are you seriously, are you trying to pick me up?
Not at all.
Look, I appreciate the compliment, but I'm already seeing someone, and my partner doesn't like competition. He gets very jealous.
Would your partner happen to be Larry Dombrowski?
Who? Look, can you just cut to the chase already? What's this about?
I'll bet Galbank would love to know about your affair with Dombrowski.
I can't believe this is happening. I told Larry to keep his big mouth shut, but did he listen? No. He had to impress his friends and treat me like a trophy. Look, I've been in this business for a long time, and I know how this game works, so let's skip all the banter and get it over with. What's it gonna take to make us both happy?
I need to think about this.
Are you kidding me? You need to For God's sakes, next time.
Yeah, let's... I remembered one thing. There's... Yeah. This is her door, and I need to open it. I remembered that there is a lot of information about this woman in her room. That should come in handy. Sorry guys, but
you make that look too damn easy.
Yeah, come in, come in, come in. Sam, you better come in. Sam!
Yeah, wow. If people saw how good these people have it, it'd be a revolution. When the time's right, I'd appreciate a chat. I don't know about
Now?
you, but a fella could do it.
Really? I don't think this is a good time, Sam.
A lot worse than Constellation.
Green fashionable suit. Vested suit. Yeah, I like that. Let's take that one. Formal slack suit. That's also good. Yeah, you better come inside. My darling Claudia, yesterday was amazing. The restaurant was exquisite and you look beautiful. And after dinner, the night we spent together was unforgettable. You know I'd do anything for you. All you have to do is ask. I yearn for us to be together forever. I intend to break things off with my wife and leave that part of my life behind. Be patient, my darling. I'll tell her soon, I promise. I love you now and forever. Larry. The same old, right? Casual street suit. Green fashionable suit. Okay. And maybe this should do. And yeah, these two can work on. What else? What else? Come on, come on, come on. I need something. I need something. Okay. This, and this maybe. Only credits for all this work? Okay. So, let's go and talk with Claudia, shall we? Shall we talk with Claudia? Yeah. Let's.
Thanks for leaving me in a panic like that.
Yeah.
Have you decided what it's going to cost for you to keep things quiet?
All I need is something incriminate on Dombrowski.
If I give you dirt on that son of a bitch Dombrowski, all I'm doing is endangering myself. Why would I do that?
Play smart? No. I'll find that information one way or another, so you might as well benefit now.
That's true. You have come this far already.
Once Dombrowski has what he wants, he'll sell you down the river.
I should make him pay for doing this to me.
I have information that could seriously damage your reputation.
You know more about me than I suspected. Can't have that.
Dombrowski's come because he shouldn't get away with this.
Yeah, you could be right. All right, you've made your point. You know, this whole thing really pisses me off. Larry and I had the perfect scheme worth thousands of credits all worked out, and then he goes and flushes the whole thing down the toilet.
You know, if I had a credit for every time I heard a criminal say I had the perfect scheme all worked out, I'd be a damn millionaire.
Yeah, well, it was perfect. Foolproof. Until I trusted that asshole.
Tell me about the scheme.
Yeah, I'm getting to that. Larry got together with myself and this other guy, Gabriel Vera. He's some bigwig over at UC Security. I doctored the transactions, Larry wiped them off the system, and Vera kept the legal pressure off of us. We were scamming Galbank for months. It was going well until I discovered Larry was cheating everyone by changing each transaction in his favor before deleting them.
Why didn't you confront him?
I was going to confront him back on Jemison, but then he invited me on this little trip through the stars. All expenses paid, first-class accommodations, the works. I figured, why not wait until I've milked him for every credit he's spending before I drop the hammer?
You think he was using you?
Oh, I know he was using me. At the same time, he was saying how much he loved me. He was stringing me along and stabbing me in the back.
Why aren't you worried I'll blow the whistle on the whole thing?
You won't do that. You're here because you've got some kind of side hustle in the works. If you wanted to blow the whistle, you would have boarded this ship with the authorities.
If you want revenge, give me proof I can use against him.
I wish I had some. Maybe you should try talking to Gabriel Vera. He should be around here somewhere. If he doesn't want to cooperate, just mention my name. That should grab his attention. Good luck. You're gonna need it.
What was your contribution to the Galbank scheme?
I wrote a computer algorithm that basically creates a randomized number of false ghost credits that mimic the crypto key of actual credits.
Woo!
Then the algorithm simply passes the ghost credits to whatever legit transfers that the bank transacts. The genuine credits enter a dummy account. The best part is that I also alter the crypto keys as the real cash flows into our accounts. By the time it lands in our pockets, the creds are clean. So, on paper, it appears that all of the bank's transactions are covered, when it's really just our ghosted dummy creds. Genius, right?
Yeah. What exactly is going on between you and Dombrowski?
What do you think is going on? I'm using that gullible idiot to get what I want. If I have to squash him on my way to the top, then so be it. Let's get one thing straight. Larry Dombrowski's no saint. He deserves everything that's coming to him.
You're sounding just as manipulative as Dombrowski.
You do hear the words you're saying, right? Well, maybe self-reflection ain't her strong suit.
Where the hell do you get off judging me? You don't know that asshole like I do, okay? Dombrowski is a piece of human garbage. He'd stab you in the back for table scraps, then stab you again to steal dessert. The plan's always been to milk the guy for everything he's worth, and then leave him in the dust. Not bad for a lowly Galbank worker drone, right?
What was Dombrowski and Vera's contribution to the Galbank scheme?
What, are you writing a damn novel? Fine. Vera works for UC Security, so he kept a lookout on their comnet for any Galbank chatter. I guess you could call him our early warning system. And Dombrowski made sure that all of the crypto manipulation I was working on didn't turn up in Galbank's automatic audits. You need top clearance for that kind of access, so we had to cut him in, whether we liked it or not. I hope you hurt Dombrowski. Nail his ass
got some
right
stuff
to the
on my
wall.
mind when you have the time.
I wish I could. Sam? Okay.
We need to find Cora and talk with her. She made it sound like it's life or death.
Sure, but not now. We'll do that. So Samco is actually opening up. So our next mission should be his mission.
In the event of a lockdown, remember.
But now I'll have to talk to Vera and let's see what happens over here.
Have you tried the canapes?
That's a great view though.
Positively horrid.
Isn't it? Whoa. Amazing. I wish they had something above as well. Hey, Gabriel Vera.
Quite an event they're throwing today, don't you think?
Yes.
Hello. You here for the charity event?
Do you often attend honesty and worthy causes?
Oh, absolutely. I'm a firm believer that attending these types of events tends to absolve one of their sins and cleanse their soul. But something tells me you're not really here to discuss the event. What did you really want to talk about?
I'd rather talk about Larry Dombrowski.
Dombrowski, he's the exec holding court over in the VIP area of the ballroom. Yeah, sorry, I work for UC Security, not Galbank. I don't really know him personally.
Oh. What do you do for UC Security?
You mean specifically? Oh, I work for the corporate fraud division. We monitor all of the major megacorp financials and transactions to ensure that nothing improper occurs. You're asking a lot of strange questions. What exactly do you want?
What exactly brings you about the Siren of the Stars?
To be honest, I'm here to keep an eye on the charity event. It might not be as glamorous an assignment as a colony rescue or taking down some criminals, but anything that keeps the peace is important to me. What is this all about anyway?
Claudia Swift says you have information about Larry Dombrowski.
Claudia sent you, did she? Look, friend, I don't know if you're just a little drunk, maybe a touch crazy, or both. Whatever you think you know about me, you're dead wrong. So back off.
Really well done. You almost sounded believable. Almost.
You don't sound very worried about Claudius calling you out.
Worried? Why should I be worried? Anything you try to report will boil down to your word against mine. And since I work for UC Security, who do you think people will believe?
Can we get a moment? Can we talk? We need to find Cora and talk with her.
Yeah, heard that.
Hello.
Okay. Now we'll have to talk to Rokov. Yep.
I saw your little exchange with Vera. Keep that up and I guarantee that imbecile's gonna demand that you be arrested.
Does he actually have the authority to have me arrested?
Oh, absolutely. He's up the ladder at UC Security. Lots of pull. We have to handle this very delicately.
He's involved in an embezzlement scheme with Dombrowski and Swift.
Which is why he's threatening you. That makes sense. We need hard evidence of their scheme. But it's gonna be tricky. The problem is he's not gonna talk to you in public. We need to get Vera isolated so he'll spill everything he knows.
A shift-wide emergency might do the trick.
Smart. If there's an emergency, standard practice is for all passengers to clear the decks and report to their cabins for lockdown. I think the best chance we have would be to tamper with the life support sensors. Manipulate a few controls, and you can fool the monitoring system into thinking there's a life support failure. And there you have your emergency.
Won't the ship be at risk without life support?
This is one of Trident's premier starliners. That means it has the best of everything, including a triple redundancy life support system. they installed a backup for the backup. Luckily for us, it will still trip an emergency and everyone will have to return to their quarters until I sound the all clear. Which I won't.
I guess I'll do whatever it takes to get it done.
Just pointing out that life support supports life, like you and me. This is great.
Why did you have to dislike it?
Don't worry. It'll be as easy as it was mingling with the guests at the party. Just throw a few lousy switches and you're done.
Exactly.
One more thing. If Chief Engineer Sundin gives you any trouble, tell him I'll erase that gambling debt he owes me. I prefer you use that as a last resort, but hey, what's the harm in losing a few credits when I'm on the brink of rejoining the fleet, right?
Yeah,
anyway,
right.
I better start
Maybe.
packing. Things are getting hot around here, and won't be long before Trident figures out you had help.
Where exactly is the life support system located?
There's access to the crew section that you can reach through the Starview ballroom. Chief Sundin should be there, wasting time at his station as usual. Have fun with that guy. He's a real piece of work. Once you're past Sundin, just look for the room marked Environmental Control. Everything you need is inside.
Once the emergency is sounded, how does the ship's lockdown work?
All passengers are instructed to immediately report to their cabins. That way we keep the halls clear and avoid a panic. Fortunately for us, all of the passenger cabin doors will automatically unlock. This is normally to ensure the crew can check cabins quickly and without interference. But in our case, it's like having an all-access pass.
Do you have the lowdown on Gabriel Vera?
On the surface, he's an upstanding citizen of the United Colonies, pretty high up in UC security. Lots of clout with mast. Underneath, he's a greedy piece of garbage. Given the chance, he'd backstab you for a cret stick and pin the murder on someone else. Come to think of it, if he wasn't such a petty tyrant, he'd probably thrive with the Crimson Fleet.
Thought so.
Remember, the moment you shut down that system, the entire ship goes into lockdown mode.
Any complaints about
Okay.
your crews should be directed to one of the staff.
That view is absolutely spectacular.
Yeah, I know.
Designated passenger areas at all times.
That's a super view. And I'm going to end the episode over here. Come on. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed. And if you're not a sub, please consider subscribing because that's the fuel for my ship. And while you subscribe, don't forget to press that bell icon so that you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. If you liked the video, don't forget to press the thumbs up button. And if you did not, well, you can press the thumbs down button, but I'll highly urge you not to do that. I hope to see you guys in the next episode where we continue a journey of putting this ship into some difficult problems. I hope to see you guys there. Till then, stay safe, take care, and bye bye. MUFS signing off.